A few months ago, a customer rolled into the shop with a 2000 Honda showing an unbelievable 462,000 miles on the odometer. Naturally, I assumed the engine must have been rebuilt at least once. But when I asked the owner, he simply smiled and said the engine had never been opened. No new pistons, no new bearings, nothing, just regular maintenance. Every oil change note mentioned the same thing: Japanese method service. That got my attention. An engine with nearly 500,000 miles should normally show some serious wear signs. So we decided to take a closer look and removed the valve cover to inspect the camshaft and valve train, expecting to see sludge buildup or heavy wear. But what I saw instead completely surprised me. The internal components looked remarkably clean, almost like the engine had far fewer miles on it. There was barely any varnish, and the camshaft surfaces still looked smooth and healthy. That's when I realized something important. The secret was not expensive additives or exotic oils. It was the method used during every oil change. I spent the next 2 months testing the same oil change method on customer vehicles and even on my own cars. I compared engines maintained with this process against engines receiving regular, quick oil changes. The results were hard to ignore. Engines that followed this method showed dramatically less internal buildup, smoother idle, quieter operation, and almost zero oil consumption between services. I have been wrenching on cars for 15 years. It is simple, it is inexpensive, and when done consistently, it can dramatically extend the life of your engine about 500,000 miles. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how this Japanese oil change method works step by step. Let's get started. Step 1. Pre-flush cleaning. Before draining the oil, many Japanese mechanics perform what is called a pre-flush cleaning. Over time, engine oil collects carbon particles, microscopic metal debris, and sludge that settles in narrow oil passages. If you simply drain the oil without loosening these deposits, a portion of that contamination remains trapped inside the engine. During the pre-flush step, a small amount of engine flush additive is mixed with the old oil and the engine is allowed to idle for around 5 to 10 minutes. This allows detergents in the flush to dissolve sludge and suspend contaminants in the oil so they can drain out more easily. This step dramatically improves oil cleanliness because it prepares the engine for the next stages of the oil change process. Many long-lasting Japanese engines benefit from this technique because it ensures that old contaminants are not left circulating in the fresh oil. Step 2. Hot drain. One of the most important Japanese oil change practices is the hot drain technique. Instead of draining oil from a cold engine, mechanics allow the engine to warm up to operating temperature before removing the drain plug. When oil is hot, it becomes much thinner and flows faster, which allows more contaminated oil to leave the engine. Thick, cold oil tends to cling to engine surfaces and can leave a significant amount trapped inside the crankcase. By draining the oil while it is warm, Japanese technicians ensure that sludge particles, metal dust, and carbon residues are carried out with the oil instead of remaining in the engine. Another advantage of hot draining is that contaminants remain suspended in the oil, rather than settling at the bottom of the oil pan. This allows the drain process to remove more impurities. In many professional Japanese workshops, technicians allow the oil to drain for 10 to 15 minutes, much longer than the quick oil changes done in many other countries. Step 3. Double drain technique. The double drain technique is one of the lesser-known Japanese oil change secrets. Even after draining the oil normally, a surprising amount of old oil remains trapped inside the engine's oil passages, pump housing, and cylinder head galleries. In some engines, studies show that up to 10 to 15% of old oil can remain inside after a standard oil change. To remove this leftover contamination, Japanese technicians temporarily reinstall the drain plug after the first drain and add a small amount of fresh oil to the engine. The oil is allowed to sit for a few minutes so it mixes with any remaining old oil trapped in internal passages. After that, the drain plug is removed again and the oil is drained a second time. This second drain flushes out the contaminated mixture and leaves the engine with significantly less residual dirty oil. As a result, the fresh oil stays cleaner for longer and performs more effectively throughout the service interval. Step 4. Prelubricating the new seal. Japanese mechanics also lubricate the new rubber gasket lightly before installing it on the new filter. To do this, dip your finger in fresh, clean engine oil and apply a light film to the rubber gasket on the new unit. This lubrication serves two purposes. It prevents the gasket from bunching or tearing as it is tightened, and it ensures a vacuum-tight seal that won't weld itself to the block over the next 5,000 miles. Step 5. Oil filter prefill technique. Another professional technique used in Japanese workshops is prefilling the oil filter before installation. When a dry oil filter is installed, the oil pump must first fill the empty filter before oil can reach important components, like the camshaft bearings and valve train. Even though this delay may only last a few seconds, but studies in engine wear show that a significant portion of engine wear occurs during startup conditions, especially when oil pressure has not yet fully stabilized. To prevent this, Japanese technicians pour fresh oil directly into the new oil filter before installing it. This ensures that when the engine starts, oil pressure builds almost instantly, and lubrication reaches critical components without delay. This simple step greatly reduces dry start friction and helps protect the engine during the most vulnerable moment after an oil change. Step 6. The 3/4 turn rule and filter torque. When installing the new oil filter, Japanese technicians often follow the 3x4 turn rule. After the filter gasket first makes contact with the engine mounting surface, the filter is tightened about 3/4 of a turn by hand. This provides the correct sealing pressure without damaging the rubber gasket or making the filter extremely difficult to remove later. Over-tightening can deform the gasket and cause leaks, while proper torque ensures a secure seal and reliable oil pressure. A hand-tight filter is more than sufficient to withstand the standard 40 to 80 pounds per square inch of a modern lubrication system. Step 7. Drain plug cleaning and magnet inspection. During the oil change process, Japanese technicians also inspect and clean the engine's drain plug, especially if it includes a magnetic tip. Many engines are equipped with magnetic drain plugs designed to capture microscopic metal particles created by normal engine wear. These particles are extremely small, often measuring less than 50 microns. But if they continue circulating through the engine, they can gradually increase wear on internal components. By collecting these particles on the magnetic plug, the engine reduces the amount of abrasive material circulating through the lubrication system. During every oil change, the magnet is cleaned thoroughly, so it can continue capturing new debris effectively. Technicians also check the amount of metal collected on the magnet. A small amount is normal, but excessive metal buildup can sometimes indicate early internal wear. Step 8. Controlled oil filling. Instead of immediately adding the full oil capacity, Japanese technicians use a controlled oil filling process. First, they pour in approximately 80 to 90% of the engine's total oil capacity. Then, cycle the ignition without starting the engine 3 times to build oil pressure, and then start the engine and let it idle for 3 minutes. This allows the oil pump to circulate oil through the filter, oil galleries, and moving components. Once the oil filter fills and the lubrication system stabilizes, shut the engine off and wait approximately 3 to 5 minutes to allow the oil to drain from the cylinder head back down into the sump for an accurate reading. Pull the dipstick, wipe it clean, reinsert it fully, and check the level against the full or max indicator line. If the level is slightly low, add the remaining half quart in small increments. This method prevents overfilling, which can cause oil foaming and reduced engine efficiency. Step 9. Final circulation and leak inspection. The final step in the Japanese oil change method is a careful post-service inspection. After the oil level has been adjusted correctly, the engine is started again and allowed to idle for several minutes. During this time, technicians carefully inspect the drain plug area and oil filter to make sure there are absolutely no leaks or drips. Even a small oil leak can become a serious problem over time, so this step acts as a final quality control check. Technicians also listen to the engine and confirm that oil pressure stabilizes quickly and that there are no unusual noises coming from the valve train or timing components. This ensures that the fresh oil has fully circulated through the engine and that the oil change was completed correctly. Now, let's discuss the mistakes you need to avoid while changing your engine oil. Mistake number 1. Using the wrong oil viscosity. Using the wrong oil viscosity is one of the most damaging mistakes you can make during an oil change. Engine oil viscosity, such as 0W20, 5W30, or 10W40, is carefully specified by manufacturers to match the engine's internal tolerances, oil pump design, and operating temperature range. If the oil is too thick, it may flow slowly during cold starts and delay lubrication to critical components like the camshaft and turbocharger. On the other hand, oil that is too thin may not maintain a strong protective film between moving parts when the engine is hot. That's why it is recommended to always follow the viscosity recommendation listed in the owner's manual to ensure proper lubrication and long engine life. Mistake number 2. Draining oil from a cold engine. One of the most common mistakes drivers make during an oil change is draining the oil when the engine is completely cold. Cold oil becomes thicker and flows much slower, which means a large portion of contaminated oil can remain stuck to engine components and inside oil passages. Therefore, Japanese technicians typically allow the engine to reach normal operating temperature before draining the oil, because heat keeps contaminants suspended within the oil rather than settled at the bottom of the oil pan. Mistake number 3. Installing the oil filter dry. Many drivers simply screw the new filter on and then start the engine immediately after filling the crankcase with oil. During those first few seconds after startup, the oil pump is busy filling the empty filter housing instead of delivering full oil pressure to critical components like the camshaft, timing chain, and valve train. Studies on engine wear occurs during startup conditions, especially when lubrication is temporarily limited. To avoid this problem, professional technicians often pre-fill the oil filter with fresh oil before installing it whenever the filter orientation allows it. Mistake number 4. Forgetting to replace the drain plug washer. A small but critical part that many people ignore during an oil change is the drain plug washer. This thin metal washer creates a tight seal between the drain plug and the oil pan. Over time, the washer becomes compressed and loses its ability to seal properly. If the washer is reused repeatedly, it may allow small oil leaks to develop around the drain plug. Even a slow leak can gradually reduce oil levels between service intervals and create messy oil stains on the engine or driveway. Therefore, it is always recommended to replace the washer during every oil change. The oil change interval that matters the most. In America, most manufacturers recommend to change synthetic oil every 10,000 miles. But in Japan, no one exceeds 5,000 miles. This may sound excessive, but there is a scientific reason behind it. As oil circulates through the engine, it collects microscopic metal particles, carbon deposits, and combustion contaminants. Over time, these contaminants increase friction and accelerate wear on parts like camshafts, crankshaft bearings, and piston rings. By replacing oil earlier than recommended, these abrasive particles are removed before they can cause long-term damage. As you can see, the Japanese oil change process is far more detailed than the typical quick oil change most drivers are used to. Instead of simply draining and refilling oil, technicians follow a systematic procedure, protect engine parts during startup, and ensure the new oil performs at its best. If you start applying even a few of these Japanese oil change techniques, you can significantly improve engine cleanliness and extend the life of your vehicle's engine for about 500,000 miles.